Psych perspectives, GL fucks. Let's get to it. It's been a minute since I made a video. Let's talk about Dr. Umar Johnson, the Reign, Supreme, Omega, Pan African Prince, the Marcus Garvey Frederick Douglass preparatory school for black boys, possibly black girls. You know, they all have to be heterosexual and cisgender, right? But let's talk about this situation. So shout out to Monty Woodgrain. Shout out to Anti-Afro Bengalis. I may be pronouncing that incorrectly. I apologize. Shout out to everybody that's aware. I'm gonna leave some links to some of their videos in the description box too. Shout out to everybody that's aware. Because people have been making videos, have been doing their own research, have been following the money, following the situation for years. I'm talking about 5, 6, 8, 10 plus years of Umar Johnson in the so-called black boy school and all of his shenanigans, you know, from the lady that happened to be a stripper that he was sleeping with, and then he turns around and dogs out women for wearing makeup, wearing weave, you know, dancing, accentuating their bodies. He calls them the worst of the worst, but then he goes, and that's who he is naturally attracted to, which is fine. If that's what you're attracted to, that's what you're attracted to. But the hypocrisy comes in when you talk shit about other women who are wearing weave and accentuating their bodies and wearing makeup, but then you turn around and that's who you're sleeping with. So you're literally it's literally the pot calling the kettle black, the hypocrisy. Then we see the videos, you know, every month or so, he's doing a Facebook Live or he's doing a commercial style video to promote the black boys school. Will it open? Probably not. Do you know where the money is? Not really. Is there really a paper trail? Because that's another thing. You would think if you're opening up a school and you're asking for donations, shouldn't there be like a monthly breakdown of the financials so you can inform the donators, aka the investors? Because at this point, this is an investment. This is an investment at this point. Hell, I remember back in 2011 when he was supposed to be looking into buying a former HBCU. He was looking at a historically black college university that he was going to supposedly purchase. That was 8 years ago. It's 2019 and he's talking about Wilmington, Delaware. And it's like every time you turn around, you know, I need $1 million, I need $2 million, I need $3 million, I need your time and your labor. Your time and your labor. I need black alpha man. Alpha strong black man. And really, you just sound like the typical closed-minded, you know, person. Because my thing is, and I'm going to say this, and it's not just because I'm a part of the LGBTQ plus community, but it's just, when I talk about liberation of black bodies, I'm talking about liberation of all black bodies, regardless of their gender, their sexuality, their class, their education, their abilities, their religious or spirituality or non-beliefs. I want all black bodies to be liberated and free. I want all black bodies to have autonomy over their lives. But oftentimes when you listen to Umar Johnson, it's very patriarchal. It's very patriarchal. It's very sexist. It's very misogynist. It's very class-based. It's very heteronormative. It's extremely homophobic, extremely transphobic. And then on top of that, the contradictions, the hypocrisy. Now, disclaimer, I am not a clinical mental health professional. I'm not a licensed mental health professional. So let's get that out there. Number two, this is based off of my opinion and my observation and the research that I've done, because I personally have been following Dr. Umar Johnson since 2011. I was one of those people that, oh, we gotta donate, we gotta help this man, we're gonna get a black school. But you know, I was 19 or 18, about to turn 19 in 2011. I'm now 26, about to turn 27. So years have passed. I've since graduated. I have 4 college degrees of my own. Okay. I came out the closet as transgender, transmasculine, and I'm attracted to men. So there you go. I've learned a lot. I've gained a lot. I've lost a lot. I've won some things. You live through these experiences, and then you start looking and realizing something is not quite right about this Umar Johnson character. Now, the latest is the video of him in a living area that is junky. I mean, there's paper everywhere, clutter everywhere. It just looks like you just threw stuff in a room. And of course, he proceeds to say, oh, we got technical difficulties. I mean, how many times are you going to sniff? Remember when 45, Donald Trump, when he was doing all of his debates, and the whole time he just kept sniffing, and it was just like, dude, either you have a really horrible post-nasal drip, or your allergies are acting up, or you're sniffing cocaine. You're sniffing something. Because nobody all day, and then every time you talk, time in your labor. Nobody does all that. And another thing is this: people who inhale drugs through the nose, not only do they do the sniffing, but they're always, you know, they gotta do something with their nose. They have to do that all the time because they're trying to make sure that they got all the drug particles. Now, this is all alleged. Because we don't know if he's on drugs or not. We don't have proof. But we can all acknowledge the bizarre behaviors of Umar Johnson and 45 Donald Trump. We can all witness the narcissistic personality that's going on here, because, and you know, both of these narcissists, and I'm calling them narcissists because these are narcissistic traits. Okay, again, I'm not a mental health professional. I'm not licensed. These are allegations, and these are based off of my opinions and me observing. But very grandiose, overinflated ego, very egocentric. You know, this whole time, you know, I'm the king of Pan African. I'm the Prince of Pan African. And first of all, you know, people are gonna get mad at me. I'm coming back to making my videos, guys. I know it's been a while. But what in the hell is Pan-African, really? Because we have a definition, we have a working definition, and then we have people like Umar Johnson telling us what, from their view, from their opinion, from their perspective, what being Pan-African is. And now he is self-proclaimed, okay, because did nobody else call him the Prince of Pan African? He called himself the Prince of Pan African. If that doesn't show you some narcissistic, egocentric traits going on here, and then to continue to lie about all of these relationships, you know, you're related to Marcus Garvey, you're related to Frederick Douglass, you're related, and then come to find out none of this is true, none of this can be proven. And then you keep backtracking. Well, actually, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother was the cousin to the slave master who impregnated my, just all kinds of bullshit. You know, that's really what it is. And it's lie after lie after lie. Then he gets on and he ridicules everyone for not donating, and you ungrateful Negroes, and you're the reason why, and you ain't supporting the black empowerment, and what about, and then he uses the guilt trip. What about the black boys? Because he really doesn't care about girls or women. He makes it obvious by the way he acts. And quite frankly, he doesn't really care about black boys either. Again, these people are on an ego trip to hell. And a lot of y'all have been riding right along with him. Especially, and I'm about to say it, especially black women. Black women. Must you be so damn gullible all the time? The minute somebody show y'all some attention, y'all get out here and lose your damn mind, along with your wallet, your purse, and your money, and your time. I need your time and your labor. Time and your labor. So y'all lose all of that. Because that's who he's pimping out, the black woman. I mean, the black woman who is the single mother most of the time, to the black boys and the black girls and the black children. That's his target audience. I mean, when you look at who's doing most of the donating, it's black women. So once again, black women have raised over $1 million for this so-called African-centered charter school that may or may not open. Black women raised that money. They donated that money. Black women are the sole investors behind this all-centered, all-black boy school. And they're the ones being, taken for a ride, because overwhelmingly, you don't have that many black men participating in this bullshit. Overwhelmingly, and then mind you, it's a certain type of black woman who's doing this. This is and of course people gonna get mad. But get mad. Welcome to reality. It tends to be the single black mother, working class, working poor, lower class, inner city, urban area. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, she's a single mother. So it's again, he's preying on people who already have obstacles, who already are oppressed and disadvantaged, already marginalized. So he's preying on the weak and the naive. I'm just gonna call it for what the hell it is, because he knows good and well he ain't gonna be talking to somebody that actually knows their self-worth and actually is going to investigate. Because like I said, he's been doing this for damn near 10 years, if not 10 years. Like I said, ever since 2011, I've known personally. Don't you think every month there should be meetings, whether that's on Skype, Google Hangouts, or physically, to discuss the finances of this damn school and where the money is going? Don't you think there should be some type of, Excel spreadsheets being sent out so we can see where the money is going? And then every time you turn around, it's going to be in Wilmington, Delaware. It's going to be in Baltimore. I'm looking at Chicago. Y'all need to find me some schools. I mean, again, he always blame shifts, or he blames the victim, or he ridicules people when he doesn't get his way. This is narcissistic as hell, okay? And then he's on Facebook Live. Oh, I'm at Denny's. I'm eating. I'm singing music. I'm doing this. I'm doing another thing. Just have you noticed, Umar has lost weight. Because he was bigger. He was like more of a stocky, husky build. His face is getting smaller and slimmer and starting to kind of almost be sunken in. Again, allegedly, he might be on drugs. Okay? Let's just be honest. But whenever we make these videos, you're a hater, you're hating on a black man, you're hating, and that's all you niggas can ever talk about, is how everybody is hating on you, instead of looking in the mirror and seeing that you are full of shit. First of all, it don't take 8 years to open up a damn school. It don't take 5 years to open up a damn school. All right? And again, ain't no paperwork, ain't no paper trail. Case in point, you know, when you do donations, at least post, at least pre-Trump, when you used to do donations, you would be able to write that off on your taxes. Have any of y'all been able to write the donations you give to Umar Johnson off on your taxes? Then again, you would also think, well, shit, if he's going to be starting this school, how come he doesn't have a 501c3, you know, or a 527, so he can have a nonprofit? You know, that's what I'm saying. Y'all not using y'all brains. Y'all are not. From my personal opinion and from my observation, there will be no school. You are being scammed. And he is allegedly on drugs, allegedly narcissistic. That's all I'm going to say.